are about ready to go in the tournament final. A lot of purple and a lot of red as Washington gets ready to play the Arizona Wildcats.
Both teams were playing with an incredible rhythm. There was a collective effervescence in the room. People in the lower bowl were standing because you had so many great individual performances, especially Isaiah Thomas.
3-point Arizona lead with 14 seconds to go. Here comes Thomas, left to right in the front court. Crossover move on Jones.
They help off the corner, which you're really not supposed to do. Obviously, they probably thought that I was gonna take the shot no matter what.
Here comes Thomas, needs a three, crossed over, kicked it out. Wilcox, got it, and we're tied at 68, 5.7 to go.
I don't think any shot felt good coming out of my hand that game, but it looked solid. You just keep shooting. The reps that you've taken throughout the entire year and all the summers previous to that, that's when they come into play.
Here comes Momo, game tied, the runner, off the heel, and we're going to overtime in LA.
Once it didn't go in, I remember doing this all the way to our bench, like, we're good. That's all we needed. That's all we needed was to get to overtime, and we did that.
Parham does. Yeah! Man, what a shot!
I just feel like that ball was taking forever to go to the hoop.
Tied at 75. We're in overtime. Can the Huskies win it right here?
Sometimes you got to listen to that voice in your head. So I pull out the flip camera and I just press record. And I had a feeling like I was either going to catch like a big eruption or I was going to catch our collective disappointment.
I'm just thinking, Romar, don't call no timeout. Let me just figure this one out.
We made that eye contact, and he waved like,
I got it. Not even necessarily I got it, just I'll get us a good shot.
go ahead, Isaiah. If you ever want to get in a position to win the game with Isaiah Thomas and he's got the ball in his hand, things are probably going to turn out right.
Isaiah, shot clock turned off. Game clock at 8. He's going to do it himself.
You wouldn't want the ball, if you're Washington, in anybody's hands but Isaiah. No, did I think he was going to pass it or try to generate something for somebody else? No. He knew that this was the moment for his team. This was the moment for a championship.
Thomas sizing up Jones.
I was going to go right to left crossover. That's usually a go-to where nobody's really containing that. Momo Jones played really good defense. He sat on my crossover. I did right to left. He didn't really go nowhere. And when I tried to go, I lost the ball. Luckily, I was able to control the ball and step back. And then I got my bounce underneath me. I got my legs underneath me. And once it left my hands, you could see me going back because I was like, oh, it's cash.
Thomas, shake, crossover, step back. At the buzzer, Young, seat, and Washington wins it on a last-second J. Cold-blooded.
I just remember standing up because the energy in the building was so electric and lit. It was such a terrific, subtle move. And audio in the building was incredible because it was almost like as soon as that ball went up in the air, everybody held their breath.
Crossover, step back.
Until it went in. And that's what you live for. That's why you broadcast. That's what you want to be a part of. That's what you dream of.
Now it's like, that's legacy things. Like my kids are gonna see that forever. It means that much more now for sure. For my parents, my family to actually see it and be there every step of the way, for my kids to actually feel and touch those moments as well, like, that's what that means. That's everything.